You know, it's so interesting how work reflects life for me, because just a few days ago I got this epiphany that I should make a Tips for Empaths video. And over time, definitely I've done things like that before, made videos for empaths and intuitives and all this kind of stuff before. But it's time for a new one, I guess. And then after I decided to make that video and got the information that I'm about to tell you, a bunch of things have happened. And, you know, they might seem small or they might not, but it's not about my story and what I'm personally going through. But I will tell you that after I came out here to record this, I just had to, before I could record anything, I just had to sit down, lay down, put my body on the ground, and just cry for a little while. As I'm talking, there are tears in my hair. And that's okay, because the thing about being an empath, it's not that you hear other people's thoughts necessarily, it's that you feel their emotions. And there are various ways of doing this. Everyone is different. And some people might just know what other people are feeling. Some people might feel what other people are feeling. I definitely feel what other people are feeling. It's been a journey over the course of my life to be able to determine what's mine and what's yours. And there's an added dimension to it, because with my internet work, I feel what you're feeling too. So it's not just in my immediate vicinity, it's also online. And when crazy things happen in the world, it's often a reflection of what's going on in the human psyche. So when the world has things like, you know, floods, fires, earthquakes, volcanoes going off, we're often boiling up too. And sometimes that can happen through sadness. Sometimes it can happen through anger. So definitely, I am sometimes a recipient of psychic attacks and stuff like that. And you can say, yes, it's real. Yes, no, it's not. It doesn't matter unless you're going through it. And then what's real is what's real for you. Okay, so what is the deal with empaths? What can we do? And you'll see a lot of videos or a lot of articles giving you shielding techniques and grounding techniques and saying, don't feel what other people feel, just don't feel it. But you know what? That doesn't effing work in my experience. I'm just going to be straight up honest and say, I mean, if I'm out at a grocery store or at the mall, I can shield up so I don't feel what other people are feeling, but the pressure of it is going to eventually get to me, and later I'm just going to have to get it off as if I did. And so there are, of course, you can use the light bubble technique, which is something I teach in my Art of the Mystic class. You can use grounding techniques, which you can find online or in books all over the place. But you know what I really think? You know what I really believe is true about being an empath? I think that we're supposed to feel it. I believe that empaths are transmutational forces on this planet, and you are a treasure. You're a natural treasure if you're an empath. And I don't think that the key is to not feel. I think the key is to feel, and then go out in nature, even if you got to bundle up, put on your scarves and gloves and thick boots and whatever it is, and then feel and let it go and cry and do whatever you got to do. And then after you're done with the mourning of whatever it is, whether you're feeling the feels for something that's going on for someone else, whether you're feeling the feels for yourself because life is hard or because things are coming at you, or all of the above, or whether you're just feeling feelings of self-loathing and self-judgment, because I know that that's what does come a lot of times when, say, you might be feeling envy, you might be feeling jealousy, you might be feeling sadness or judging yourself. Whatever it is, feel that shit, feel it, and work it through. Work it through exercise, work it through talking it out, make sure you're hydrating, do a little yoga, whatever it is you got to do to get it through, work it through. The idea is not to not feel. The idea is to feel it and then push it through. So that's my main tip for empaths. Try it. See what happens. I really believe that there's a difference between blocking things out of our reality. I've seen lots and lots and lots of judgment lately on the internet from people saying, that path is wrong, you're wrong, that's wrong. But none of us do everything right. This is a world that is under construction. So judging anyone or anything is wasting everybody's time. So rather than saying what's wrong, Focus on what you can do to make yourself purer and more in integrity with what, not only what you're feeling, but what's being shown to you to focus on and not to focus on. And see what happens, because it will likely change your life if you haven't been doing that up till now. So feel the hard stuff. Don't try to fight it. Go ahead and feel it. Work it through. And then once it's through, you'll notice this amazing sense of relief. And also, get into nature. Get out into nature. It's amazing what can happen. Our minds were not evolved to look at straight lines and angles and man-made colors and man-made structures. Get into nature. Let the leaves heal you. Let the sunlight heal you. Let the fresh air heal you, or the rain or the fog or whatever it is where you are. That's what you're here for. You're a transmutational force. So sending you guys love from my own journey, which is sometimes easy and sometimes really difficult. So may you come to a new level of understanding of your purpose here.